doing the Sagittarius Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find the readings don't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those do resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all the information of that in the description box. Alright, let's start off getting you some oracle card messages. See what your overall energy for the week will be. Any messages and guidance you need to hear. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay. Your overall energy is to follow your own good advice. That means do what's good for you. Trust your own intuition. Even listen to your own advice. Somebody pointed out to me one time, I had done a reading for her, and she said, sometimes I think the messages are just as much for you as they are for me. And it made me realize that I should take my own advice sometimes. But that's what that message is. You know, do what's good for you. Follow your own instincts. You also have all in a golden afternoon, set your course. This is about being inspired to move on a new path for yourself. With this find the lesson card, you're feeling stuck, or you're feeling stuck in a very negative situation, or you feel you're in a situation or an environment where you feel like this is not me. This is not what I want for my life. It doesn't feel good. You might even find that the same scenarios, the same situations keep coming up, keep presenting themselves to you. This is an energy of a toxic cycle, of a karmic cycle, of a negative energy that keeps presenting itself, so you will learn the lesson and handle it a different way. Because until you learn the lesson, until you've cleared it, it's going to keep presenting itself to you. And it really is, whatever this energy is, it doesn't feel authentic to you. You're in situations that you don't feel connected to. You feel like you're being judged by other people. You feel like you're not at the same level. You feel constantly criticized, or it's just, very difficult. The message is when you can see the pattern, and what, see the lesson in it. What is it trying to show you? And I think that part of what it's trying to show you is, to some extent, that you've been following what other people are expecting of you, or you've been trying to do things to keep other people happy, and you're needing to follow your own passion and follow what's good for you. You have 22 here, which is about being on your own path, being on a very spiritual path. So this is overall about shifting this energy and doing what's good for you, and recognizing those toxic energies, so you can shift out of them. Okay, let's get into your tarot. The Strength card. Give me one more. It's almost like you're facing your fears, or you're going against something difficult, but you're not even scared of it. You're wanting to like face the situation head on, I think. One more. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. Like you're standing. You're like standing in your own power. You're gaining a lot of confidence. Yeah, let's keep going with this. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're in this space where you're ready to deal with some kind of difficult situation, no matter what comes of it. You've also like maybe even been through something very difficult, and you've gained a lot of confidence from it. You might also be finding that you're getting a lot of attention from a lot of different people, and like you might even be like some of the people coming towards you, it might be like negative people. Like you might be having to filter through, you know, who to give attention to and who not to. Got a lot of fire energy here. A lot of fire energy. If you're in a connection with another person, you could find that like one person in the connection is kind of very free-spirited, very comfortable with being vulnerable, very comfortable in the connection, and the other person is maybe kind of closed off. Or one of you seems to be taking things more seriously than the other person. I definitely feel you're in this space where you've like done a lot of like soul searching, really taking a lot of time to like understand yourself. Yeah, let me keep going with this before I keep talking. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to get somebody to open up to you. I feel like you're either trying to get somebody to open up to you. You might even be like trying to maybe even like trying to understand yourself better, but it's like I feel like I feel like you're really trying to get somebody to open up to you, or you're doing a lot of, you know, really positive work in trying to bring a connection to a deeper level. You're trying to understand this even on a more spiritual level. But like the person that you're connected with, it's like they're not opening up to you. They're not, I don't even know if they're like even seeing like they're not even understanding what you're trying to do even. They're kind of like in their own little world. It's like you keep trying, you keep going about it a different way, but you're not, this person is not opening up to you. You've opened up to this person. You've been very vulnerable to this person. You've taken all the guidance that everybody says, be vulnerable, stand your ground, stand in your confidence, have patience. Like you've probably watched 10 of these videos and you followed everything to the T, and you're like, what the fuck? This person is still not doing anything. I do feel what's in front of you with the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. It's kind of a message. It's like there's like this routine. This it's like this consistent effort. It's like you need to get out of this routine and out of the practical energy and trust your intuition more. I do feel too, this person is not opening up to you per se. They're not showing you what, the vulnerability or the connection that you're trying to get from them. But I do feel that they're noticing, the consistency. They're noticing that you're always present. They're acknowledging that you show a lot of love and care for them. And I do feel that this person has a lot of care for you. Although let me see, what do you need to know about this person? The Six of Pentacles. It's almost like they don't feel worthy of your attention, or give me one more. It's like they are not even, like they're not even aware of the hints that you're dropping. Like they're very like skittish when it comes to you. All right, let's see what else comes up. Like they pay attention to you. They notice. It's like they don't know how to react to it almost. All right, you do have the Ace of Swords as your overall energy. So this is about gaining clarity, gaining a new perspective. Seven of Pentacles and 3. Yeah, there's a need to, like you've been putting in the same consistent effort. There's a need to see this from a new perspective. Or like even understand that, okay, you've done this and this and this, now it's time to level up and do this. You both are just really struggling understanding each other. You have the High Priestess and the Emperor. Like, you're both very, very reserved. I think you feel like you're being vulnerable with this person, or you feel like you're dropping hints or whatever this is, but I don't feel like this person is even understanding what you're trying to accomplish. Like, they're trying to figure you out just as much as you're trying to figure them out. They're trying to get something from you just like you are. And you both like really struggle with communicating to each other. Because it's almost like you both are so guarded that you're not dealing with each other in a straightforward way. You're both trying to like drop hints to each other to see where you stand with each other. And I swear this reading has come up before. I think it was a Gemini reading though. So if you're connecting to a Gemini, it's like you're both kind of in the space of healing a lot of insecurities. You both kind of, and no disrespect, I think I think everybody goes through it, but that you both kind of hold on to like a fear of rejection or a fear of abandonment. Like you've been in connections in the past where somebody, left you without explanation, or you didn't get the support that you wanted in that connection. And so you're both very hesitant when it comes to just even opening up. Like, I don't even feel that you guys have really even connected in a romantic way or been in like a solid relationship. Like, you guys have never let yourself open up like that to each other. With the Ten of Cups, like you both have that love for each other. You both have that respect for each other, that respect for the connection. You both feel the comfort in the connection, but you're both in this space of kind of healing those issues of worthiness, or even like trusting enough to kind of open up. The Eight of Wands is that message, about a lot of positive communication coming in. I think that this person is making some sort of attempt to connect, but it's almost like you both are not, you're both not seeing it in the same way, I guess. You're expecting that you're wanting this person to, to take action, to show you passion, to show you that desire. And I think that they're like showing it in a different way. But I'm not saying that they're outwardly trying to get your attention, because I do feel that they're very, very blocked off. They might even like be defensive at times. But it's because you're both kind of like just misinterpreting the cues, the hints. I do feel there is some communication between you two right now. It might be very minimal. It's like, when you're communicating with this person, or when they do reach out, or whatever happens with that person this week, take a minute to kind of like read between the lines with what they're saying. I think it's just like a struggle with communication. It's like they might be like, it's like they're communicating in a way to kind of gauge how you feel, or gauge what you want from them. And so they're not being direct. But I think that in some way you're doing the same thing. So just slow down a little bit and pay attention to that communication from this person this week. And maybe not even communication, just how they're showing up in your life, what they're presenting to you. All right, let me, let's do this. Tell me what's the current energy of this connection. of Wands, Lover, Six of Wands. Like, there's a lot of passion in this. Like, I feel like you both even recognize that there's a lot of passion here, but you both kind of recognize that the other person is like this strong soul connection. But at the same time, you're both very traditional in the way that you see things, in the way that you see relationships, and it's like polar opposite of each other. And so you're both kind of learning from each other. Like, you're both trying to figure each other out. You're both committed to each other even. Okay, what is their energy in this? You have the Judgment card. Yeah, they're examining this relationship. Yeah, they're trying to figure out the Judgment, the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. There's so much passion in this connection. There's so much desire in this connection. They're trying to figure out, is this going to be some kind of toxic sexual connection, or is this like this real, genuine connection? They might have been in a really toxic relationship in the past, and because of the intensity that they feel, like they do not want to get involved in any of that. Again, it could be that they're still kind of tied to something that is keeping them from embracing this, but I do feel that they're trying to kind of figure out if this is something that's good for them or if this is something bad. And it's because of the intensity that they feel. What is your energy in this? It's like you feel like you can't figure this person out. I feel like you almost feel like you've been friend zoned. You feel like you were at this good space with this person, but like you feel like you got knocked down a little bit. You are so loud. So yeah, you're definitely like really trying to figure this person out. You're even trying to figure out if it's you, if it's them. And I think you're both in the same type of energy. All right, so what can you expect this week in this connection? King of Cups, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're both just in this space of like I said, like healing these fears, healing these insecurities. With the Wheel of Fortune, there is change happening, but it like right now you're both kind of in this place of like trying to understand your fears. There's real insecurity in expressing feelings on both ends of this connection. So what do you need to do? Have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords. The Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords is a message to just hang in there. Understand that in the Seven of Wands, you're both guarded because you're both like really protective of your hearts. And so just keep that in mind. With you both being guarded like that, it's really kind of difficult to break through those walls. So just try to kind of like look at what this person is doing and is saying from a different perspective. And if there's no communication between you two at all, I do feel that you are going to, like, this person is trying to reach out. They are trying to offer some kind of communication, but I don't feel like it's going to be like a lot. But just kind of try to read between the lines a little bit. Because I think that they're trying to figure you out just as much as you're trying to figure them out. All right, let's get some final guidance on this. The Dark Lady, yeah. Yeah, you both have the same fears and you're both going through this place of, the Oak Man is just a message of having patience. This is like you both have like really been through kind of toxic things in the past, and this is a new energy coming towards you, and it's a lot of passion and a lot of desire to take in. And so that type of connection, it's going to kind of like push you both to really kind of face your fears and kind of learn from it. So just be a little bit patient with this connection and with this person. You're both you both look at each other and feel like the other person is not paying attention and does not care, but you both have this very strong pull to each other, this very strong desire for each other. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. Have a good week. I love you. Bye-bye.